Hi guys, welcome to the DURGASOFT projects world. Today I am going to discuss about discovery of ranking fraud for mobile apps. See, if you know or not, this IEEE title is majorly looking about how to find a ranking fraud. Majorly I am looking about mobile apps. See, nowadays if you want to be upload an app, if you want to be publish an app, we have some certain restrictions and certain limitations are providing by the Google Play Store or iOS App Store, these kind of things. But however you are managing the mobile apps in a secure and in a high range manner, we need the ranking of these mobile apps also. Why means the best criteria of this Play Store or iOS App Store, they need to be maintained what is the top apps for the mobile peoples. They need to be ranked the mobile apps according to their some perspectives or based on the review or based on the user rankings or something. Somehow we have to take the rankings and we have to mention based on the rankings only. So in this platform, most of the people are getting through awareness of fraud about fake ranking. Means I can upload my app without having the inception of the all other mobile apps. Some people may give a wrong rating. Okay, and the people itself, the people who are the owners of the apps, the people itself, they can be give false ranking as the top level or cheap level, like that we are going to do is. So as of now, whatever the strategies we are following for the maintaining a fraud ranking, and particularly ranking a mobile apps, we have to be avoid. Before going to be avoid, we have to be discover. First of all, we have to be discover. We have to be find in how you are maintaining, how the people are going for the fraud, and then we have to be maintain, and we have to be maintain how they are doing, and we have to be even avoid the frauds. That is what the main theme of this project, that is discovery of ranking fraud for mobile applications. And if you look about the abstract, we already whatever things we have given, almost all the things are mentioned here. And see, majorly in this paper we are proposing accurately locate the ranking fraud by mining the active periods. Those are nothing but leading sessions. Leading sessions are nothing but we have in our application, we are talking about two anomalies. Those are local anomaly and global anomaly of the app rankings. Local anomaly means the people who are given by them itself, means local kind of things, local users. Global anomaly means the people from external environment, So before going to be rating any mobile application, we have to be compare the global anomaly details and the local anomaly details. So if a mobile app is having same rating in both local and global, so then I can be take that app as good or best, and it is going in a genuine manner. Or somewhere we are having the issues, then I can easily identify whether it is in local anomaly or global anomaly issues. We can rank, we can investigate three types of evidences. This is also very important, guys. Here we are checking the evidences. We have to be discover the ranking for fraud rankings, right? So what is the evidences we are collecting is, first thing is ranking based evidence, next rating based evidence, next review based evidence. These three ratings, these three evidences we are collecting from Play Stores or App Stores. They are maintaining how they are maintaining mobile applications in a ranking based. Okay, the first evidence is ranking based evidences. In what way the people are going to be ranked. Next, rating based evidence. In what way they are going to be rate some particular mobile applications. Next, review based evidence. Review based evidence is nothing but we have to be write the reviews, yes or no. So based on these reviews also I can be collect or I can be maintain the evidences. Have you understood, guys? So we are maintaining ranking based evidences, rating based evidences and review based evidences. That's all about ranking, rating and review. This is the main project, main theme of the project. Nice paper about that, fraud rankings. These are the lead events and leading sessions, in which time the things will be happen, the fraud rankings. So this is the architecture diagram of our application. Okay, so the input I am giving the mobile applications along with the historical records, both are sending, and I am starting, I just started my workflow that I am taking the data from historical records and I am mining leading sessions, at what time we are having the ranks and all the things we are maintaining, and then we are performing ranking based evidences from through evidence aggregation. So we have to aggregate these three evidences and we can generate it. What are the evidences we are collecting? Ranking based evidences, rating based evidences, review based evidences. We have to take three evidences. Based on three evidences we are collecting evidences from, and we are maintaining a aggregation. So by then we are getting the final evidence of the application, whether how much of it is, what is the rating, how everything can be get confirmed. So that evidence is the final proof of our application. If any malfunction also happens in three things, in any case it will be aggregated in the evidence aggregation and it will be shown to the user. Like that I can be maintain not only maintaining the discovery of the fraud rankings, I can also maintain the evidences with leading events and leading sessions. At what time we have done everything we have to maintain and we have to be analyze. These are the algorithms, mining leading sessions and mining leading ranks. We have talking about three evidences: ranking based evidence, this is the evidence formula, that is ranking, right? This is rating based evidence. Like that we have one more evidence, that is review based. This is ranking based evidence, rating based evidence, review based evidence. Three evidences we are collecting, and finally we have to be aggregate all the evidences. As experimental data, we are taking the input data from different applications. As a paid rankings or free apps, we are taking whatever the apps we are available in a Play Store or iOS App Store. We are getting those apps and we are performing with our rankings. Top free 300 datasets rankings. These are top paid 300 datasets, and I am comparing with the leading sessions and number of ratings. So in generally we are judging, as a human we are judging based on the evaluation only, yes or no. we are checking, first of all, we have to be aggregate the evidences, yes or no. So the humans are evaluating all these things based on the evidences which you are aggregated based on the ranking fraud detection. This is what we are going to do here. We are detecting the ranking frauds based on that we are checking that evidences. So this evidence aggregation, this final evidence is the majorly used to take a judgment as a human. These are the things they find. Our ID, evaluation, ranking fraud or some kind of things. So whatever the things we have done, it will be shown here. The description, everything we are going to be fine here. We have a good experimental setup also on top of that. We done the case study on reported suspicious mobile apps. So some people are saying that these apps are suspicious. So we work on those city also, those type of mobile apps also. We worked on Tiny Pets, Social Girl, Fluff Friends, Top Girl, VIP Poker, and Sweet Shop and Crime City. These are the apps on top of that I worked, and these are the results we have generated based on the evidence aggregation ranking fraud detection 2 phase, first 0 level, and these are the ranking based level. See, which is giving the most of the ranking evidences, that will be the G9. As a conclusion, we are developing a ranking fraud detection system for mobile apps. We want to be detect fraud rankings, especially we want to detect fraud rankings, especially for mobile applications environment in Play Stores or Google Store, any kind of app store. We first show that how the ranking fraud will be happen in the leading sessions, okay, and then we identified the ranking based evidences, and then we are rating however we are maintaining the frauds. We are maintaining 3 evidences, that is ranking based evidences, rating based evidences, and review based evidences. Finally we are collecting that, we are aggregating that, and we are maintaining a final evidence so that we can be validate the mobile applications, so that we can be validate the real-time applications. We use a database, check out. We already discussed the abstract. Fine. We are maintaining a ranking fraud, and the purpose of a ranking fraud detection system is to specifically we have to be look at the ranking fraud by mining the active periods by namely leading sessions, and then we have to check the rankings. The existing system, we have some disadvantages in the existing systems. Those are, however we are maintaining the records, they are not able to extract fraud evidences for a given time period. The time period is nothing but leading sessions. There may be they are extracting the fraud evidences, but they are not been calculating the fraud evidences. So meanwhile I want to be not only detecting, we have to be take the evidences also. Cannot able to detect the ranking fraud happened in the app's historical leading sessions. In meanwhile, currently if the things is going on, I can be detect at least. But whenever we are talking about historical leading sessions, the data which is already stored, and we have to be find those the applications are genuine or not. So if you want to be detect those kind of ranking apps also, I cannot be do it. I cannot be find whether the rankings are genuine or for fraud. And there is no existing benchmark to decide which leading sessions or apps are really contain ranking fraud. Nowadays it is a very big problem that the ranking which is gained by the application, it is genuine or it is a fraud. We cannot be decide. Okay, so this is the way, this is the disadvantage of the system, exist system, and this is the proposed system we already explained in the base paper. Yet we have to be configure with this advantage of proposed system. What are the advantages of proposed system? Means I can be scalable and can be extended with other domains which are generated evidences for the ranking fraud detections. What are the domains? I can be check it out. I can be scalable for those domains only, and I can be even generate evidences for ranking frauds. And as the experimental results shows the effectiveness of the proposed system, the scalability of the detection algorithm, as well as some regularly ranking fraud activities. As our experimental things only, the proposed system algorithm, whatever the algorithm we proposed, it given a nice effectiveness, it given a better solutions than others, and it is also be scalable for other mobile applications to detecting frauds, and fraud ranking activities, especially in the area of managing mobile applications. This is a system architecture. We already explained this in the base paper. We are taking the data from this, and we can also take the data from historical records. And not only leading the mining, we are not only mining the leading sessions, we are collecting the data, and we are collecting the evidences based on the ranking, based on the rating, and based on the reviews. And as usual, the hardware requirements are very common for this project also. In general, normal floppy disk, normal hard disk, and RAM size we required. As a software project, we initially done this Java and by using the Red Beans IDE. The database we used is MySQL. We also developed this project in .NET. We used the database as SQL Server, and the SQL servers we have to maintain that. In this project, majorly we have categorized 5 modules. Those are mining leading sessions, means how to find the leading sessions, in what area we find the fraud, in what time period we find some fraud. Second thing is ranking based evidences. Here we have to collect multiple rankings, and we have to be decide based on that in what area, in what ranks are finally be a fraud or not. Rating based, most of the people are bluff the customers by putting wrong rating. Okay, so if you want to be avoid, so we have to be collect the evidences based on the rating also. And review based, most of the people nowadays, the reviews are very famous, not only the mobile apps and other criteria also. In this particular, in the open world, we have to be genuine based on this, either be ratings or either be rankings or either be reviews. Without having all these things, we cannot be trust a mobile app, we cannot be simply install, and we cannot be work it. So the way data will, maybe the mobile app can take my personal data also. So we have to be take care about that. Finally, we have collected 3 evidences: ranking based, rating based, review based. So we are going to be collect 3 evidences, that is evidence aggregation. We have to be aggregate all 3 evidences, and we have to be find the entire application in a efficient manner. Based on this final evidence only, we are going to be generate a decision to the humans or any one of the guy who is taking a decision, like the app is fraud or not. This is what the home page of our application which we have done. Registration pages, references. I will show you the complete screenshots. So this is what the home page. I can click on the App Store, or I can be login, I can be registered as a new user. So I am clicking on the, this is all about home page only. What are the apps are available as a Play Store. I click on the register. Initially I can be registered with name, email ID, password, and the location from where I am login, and contact number I need to be give it out as a user authentication. I can give it out. This is the user account login. I can be logged on. I can be login as a user. I can log in, or else I can be login as a. Here we are giving in App Store. We are having two things: global anomaly and local anomaly. I can also log in with the global anomaly, and I can be also log in with the local anomaly. And as a both logins, I can be login and I can be rate the mobile applications, and meanwhile our application will genuinely calculates the evidences, and finally they can tell you about the where the ranking, the fraud rankings has been done, and with by the help of three evidences. We already seen ranking based, rating based, and review based. So we are collecting the evidences also with the proposed algorithm, that is a local anomaly and global anomaly. Anyway, our motive of our project is I want to be detect the fraud rankings, especially whenever we are dealing the mobile applications in the Play Store or App Store. Most of the people are doing the fraud rankings. So I want to be detect first of all. If you want to be avoid, I can easily take an action if the person is doing a wrong. But how I can be trust, how I can be find that the person is does a wrong. So that is what the main aim of our project, how to find a ranking fraud for mobile applications. This is all about mobile applications ranking frauds. We have a lot of advantages we have seen here, and we have seen already this the disadvantage of the existing system, and we are proposing the advantages of the proposed system also. So we have all the things about implementation, design diagrams, everything. If you seen all these things, then we can get a complete understanding. Even we done the testing and all the things, so you can get a complete understanding of our discovery of ranking fraud for mobile applications.